Hi, English learners. Today we visit Machu Picchu, the amazing Inca city high in the mountains. Improve your listening, discover history, and explore culture. Like this video and subscribe for more easy English stories. Machu Picchu. Part 1. Introduction to Machu Picchu. Machu Picchu is one of the most famous ancient places in the world. It is located high in the Andes Mountains of Peru, in South America. Many people call it the "Lost City of the Incas," because it was hidden for hundreds of years. Today, Machu Picchu is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of the most popular travel destinations on Earth. Tourists from many different countries visit it every year. They come to see the beautiful stone buildings, the amazing mountain views, and the mystery that surrounds this ancient place. Machu Picchu was built by the Inca civilization. The Incas were a powerful empire that lived in the Andes Mountains for many years. They built roads, temples, farms, and cities in very high places. Their capital city was Cusco, and Machu Picchu was one of their special sites. Historians believe that Machu Picchu was built in the 1400s, during the time of Inca Emperor Pachacuti. Even today, no one knows exactly why the Incas built Machu Picchu. Some people believe it was a royal home for the emperor. Others think it was a religious center, a place for ceremonies, or maybe even a school for important people. One of the most interesting things about Machu Picchu is its location. It sits on top of a high mountain, about 2,430 meters above sea level. The mountains around it are covered with green forests and clouds. When visitors first arrive, they often feel surprised because the city is hidden between tall mountains. The Incas were very skilled builders. They built Machu Picchu using large stones, many of them bigger than a person. These stones were cut very carefully so they fit together perfectly without using cement. Even after hundreds of years, earthquakes, and heavy rain, the buildings still stand strong. The buildings at Machu Picchu are organized into different areas. There are temples, houses, gardens, and terraces. Terraces are steps built into the side of the mountain. The Incas used them for farming. They grew corn, potatoes, and other crops on the terraces. These terraces helped protect the city from floods and landslides. They also helped the Incas grow food in the difficult mountain environment. Machu Picchu was not known to the outside world for a very long time. The Spanish arrived in South America in the 1500s and destroyed many Inca cities, but they never found Machu Picchu. The city remained hidden by the mountains and covered by jungle plants. Local people in Peru always knew about the place, but the rest of the world did not. That changed in 1911 when an American explorer named Hiram Bingham visited the area. With the help of local farmers, he climbed the mountain and discovered the ancient city. He was amazed by what he saw: stone buildings, temples, and terraces covered by plants but still in very good condition. After the discovery, scientists, historians, and travelers became very interested in Machu Picchu. They wanted to learn how the Incas built it, why they built it, and why they left it. Many experts believe the Incas abandoned Machu Picchu when the Spanish arrived in the region. People may have moved to other cities to escape danger or to hide important places from the Spanish. Whatever the reason, Machu Picchu remained untouched for centuries. Today, Machu Picchu is a symbol of Inca culture and history. It shows how intelligent and skilled the Incas were. The stone buildings are beautiful examples of Inca architecture, and the city's location shows their deep connection with nature. The Incas believed the mountains were sacred, and Machu Picchu reflects that belief. Many parts of the city line up with the sun, stars, and moon. For example, the Temple of the Sun is built in a way that the sunlight enters the window perfectly during the winter solstice. Even though Machu Picchu is very old, it continues to inspire people today. Visitors from around the world travel by train, bus, or by hiking the famous Inca Trail to reach the site. When they arrive, they often feel a sense of peace and wonder. The mountains, the green valleys, and the ancient stones create a feeling that is both magical and mysterious. Machu Picchu is not just an old city. It is a connection to the past, a reminder of human creativity, and a symbol of the beauty of nature and culture working together. It shows us what people can build even in the highest and most difficult places. For many visitors, seeing Machu Picchu is a dream come true. Part 2. The history and daily life of Machu Picchu. Machu Picchu is an important window into the daily life, culture, and history of the Inca civilization. Even though the city was built hundreds of years ago, many of the buildings, walls, and terraces are still standing today. Because of this, historians and archaeologists can study the site and learn about how people lived there. In this section, you will learn about the history of Machu Picchu, how it was built, and what daily life might have been like for the people who lived there. The Incas built Machu Picchu during the 1400s. This time in Inca history was known as the Inca Golden Age. The empire was growing quickly, and the Incas were building new cities, roads, and temples. They were excellent planners and engineers. They did not have modern tools made of iron or steel, but they still built strong walls and complex structures. Historians believe that around 400 to 700 people lived in Machu Picchu at one time. It was not a large city, but it was an important one. Machu Picchu has two main parts, the agricultural zone and the urban zone. The agricultural zone is the area with many terraces. These terraces were used for farming. The Incas grew food like potatoes, beans, quinoa, and corn. They also grew medicinal plants and herbs. Because the city was high in the mountains, the weather was cooler, and the terraces helped protect the crops. The Incas also used a system of canals to bring water to the terraces. This shows how intelligent and organized they were. The urban zone is where the people lived, worked, and prayed. It is divided into different sections with homes, temples, workshops, and open areas. The houses were made of stone with thatched roofs. Families cooked their food in small clay pots. They ate simple meals made from vegetables and grains. Meat was rare and usually only eaten during special events. Llamas were important animals for the Incas. They carried goods, provided wool for clothing, and sometimes were used in religious ceremonies. In the center of Machu Picchu, there are several important buildings. One of them is the Temple of the Sun. The Incas believed the sun was a sacred god, and they built this temple to honor it. The temple was designed carefully so that sunlight entered through a window during important times of the year, like the winter solstice. This shows that the Incas studied the sky and understood astronomy very well. Another important area is the Room of the Three Windows. This room has three large stone windows that look out over the mountains. Historians believe this place had a special meaning, possibly connected to Inca legends about the beginning of their people. The Incas told stories about three brothers who left a cave to start the first Inca village. Some experts think the three windows may represent this story. One of the most famous structures in Machu Picchu is the Intihuatana stone. The name means, the place where the sun is tied. The stone was used as an astronomical tool. The Incas could use it to follow the movement of the sun and know when to plant or harvest crops. They believed the stone had spiritual power and protected the city. Daily life in Machu Picchu was likely peaceful and organized. People woke up early, worked on the farms, and cared for llamas. Others worked in workshops making pottery, tools, or clothing. In the evenings, families gathered, cooked meals, and prepared for the next day. Religion was an important part of life. The Incas held ceremonies to honor the sun, the moon, the mountains, and the earth. They believed the natural world was full of spirit and energy. Machu Picchu was also connected to other Inca cities by long stone roads. The most famous one is the Inca Trail, a 4-day walking path that many tourists still hike today. The trail passes through forests, mountains, and old Inca structures before arriving at Machu Picchu. This shows how the Incas traveled long distances on foot and how strong and skilled they were. Historians believe that Machu Picchu was abandoned in the 1500s. When the Spanish arrived in the region, many Inca cities were attacked or taken over. But Machu Picchu was never found by the Spanish. Some people think the Incas left the city to protect it. Others think people moved to safer areas during times of war or disease. Whatever the reason, Machu Picchu remained empty, silent, and hidden for hundreds of years. Today, the history of Machu Picchu continues to be studied. Every year, experts find new clues about the people who lived there. The site remains an incredible example of Inca culture, architecture, and daily life. It reminds us that even without modern technology, ancient people could create beautiful and advanced places. Part 3: The Discovery and Mystery of Machu Picchu. For many centuries, Machu Picchu was hidden from the rest of the world. The thick jungle and tall mountains kept it safe and secret. Local people living in the area knew about the old stone city, but they did not tell many others. Because of this, Machu Picchu stayed untouched and protected for a very long time. In this section, you will learn how Machu Picchu was discovered by the outside world and why so many mysteries still surround this ancient place. Machu Picchu was discovered in 1911 by an American explorer named Hiram Bingham. He was not searching for Machu Picchu at first. He was looking for another lost Inca city called Vilcabamba. While traveling through the mountains, he met local farmers who told him about old ruins high on a nearby mountain. Curious, Bingham decided to follow their directions. With the help of a young local boy, he climbed the steep trails and finally reached the ancient site. When Hiram Bingham saw Machu Picchu for the first time, he was amazed. He wrote that it was one of the most beautiful places he had ever seen. The stone buildings, terraces, and temples were covered with plants, but many of them were still in excellent condition. He knew he had found something very important. Bingham took photographs, wrote notes, and informed the world about the hidden city. His discovery made Machu Picchu famous. After 1911, researchers and archaeologists began studying the site. They cleaned the terraces, removed plants from the walls, and tried to understand how the Incas lived there. Even though they learned many things, many questions still remain. One of the biggest mysteries is why the Incas built Machu Picchu. There are several theories, but no final answer. Some experts believe Machu Picchu was a royal retreat for the Inca Emperor Pachacuti. They think he used it as a vacation home where he could rest, pray, and enjoy the beautiful mountains. The high location would have given him peace and privacy. Others say the site was a religious center. The temples, the Intihuatana stone, and the special arrangement of buildings suggest that many ceremonies took place there. The Incas believed the mountains were sacred, so they might have built Machu Picchu to be closer to the gods. Another theory is that Machu Picchu was an astronomical observatory. Some buildings and stones line up exactly with the sun during important days of the year, like the winter and summer solstices. This shows that the Incas studied the sky very carefully. They used the movement of the sun, moon, and stars to plan farming, ceremonies, and festivals. The mystery of why the city was abandoned is also very interesting. Historians believe the Incas left Machu Picchu around the time the Spanish arrived in South America. However, the Spanish never found the city. This is unusual because they found and destroyed many other Inca cities. Some people think the Incas left Machu Picchu to keep it safe from invaders. Others think disease or lack of resources forced the people to leave. But because there are no written records from the Incas, no one knows for sure. Many legends and stories also surround Machu Picchu. Some local people believe the mountains around the city are alive and protect the area. They say the spirits of the mountains watch over the ruins and keep them safe. Other stories talk about treasures hidden by the Incas before they left. Explorers and treasure hunters have searched for gold in the mountains, but none has been found. There are also mysteries about how the Incas built Machu Picchu. The stone blocks used in the buildings are very large and heavy. Some stones weigh more than 20 tons. The Incas did not have wheels, iron tools, or modern machines. So how did they move and shape the stones? One idea is that they used strong ropes, wooden rollers, and many workers. Another idea is that they used simple tools but with great skill and patience. However, the exact method is still unknown. Another mystery is how the Incas built the city in such a dangerous and high place. Machu Picchu sits on a mountain ridge surrounded by cliffs. Building terraces, houses, and temples there must have been very difficult. But the Incas planned everything carefully. They even created special drainage systems to protect the city from rain and erosion. These systems still work today. Even with all these mysteries, Machu Picchu is admired for its beauty, intelligence, and harmony with nature. The more researchers study the site, the more questions they ask. The secrets of Machu Picchu may never be completely solved, and that is one reason why the site continues to fascinate people around the world. Part 4. Machu Picchu today and the importance of protecting it. Today, Machu Picchu is one of the most visited places in the world. Every year, more than 1 million tourists travel to Peru to see the famous ancient city. People from many different countries come to explore the ruins, walk on the terraces, and take pictures of the beautiful mountains. For many visitors, seeing Machu Picchu feels like a dream come true. It is a chance to connect with history and experience a place that has been standing for hundreds of years. There are several ways to reach Machu Picchu. Some people take a train from the city of Cusco to a small town called Aguas Calientes. From there, they ride a bus that climbs up the mountain to the entrance of Machu Picchu. Other visitors choose a more adventurous route. They hike the famous Inca Trail, a long and beautiful path that leads directly to the ancient city. The hike takes several days and passes through forests, mountains, and ruins. Many hikers say the experience is unforgettable because they see nature and history together. When visitors arrive at Machu Picchu, they usually start by walking through the main gate. The first view of the city is often breathtaking. People see stone houses, temples, green terraces, and the tall mountain called Huayna Picchu in the background. Many tourists take photos here because the view is one of the most famous scenes in the world. After that, visitors walk along the paths to explore different parts of the city. One popular area is the Temple of the Sun. Even today, you can see how carefully the stones were cut and placed together. Another area is the Room of the Three Windows, where the wide windows show the amazing valley below. Some people also visit the Intihuatana stone, which was used by the Incas to study the sun. Many visitors feel something special when they stand near this stone, because it represents the deep knowledge and beliefs of the Inca people. Although Machu Picchu is a wonderful place to visit, it is also very fragile. The stone buildings and terraces are old, and the environment around them is sensitive. The large number of tourists creates challenges. Too many people walking on the paths can damage the stones. Touching the walls or climbing on them can cause harm. Even things like trash or noise can disturb the natural balance of the area. Because of these problems, the Peruvian government and UNESCO have made rules to protect Machu Picchu. Today, only a limited number of visitors can enter the site each day. People must buy tickets in advance and choose a specific time to enter. This helps control the large crowds. Visitors are not allowed to touch certain areas or walk off the marked paths. Guides also explain the rules and teach tourists about the importance of respecting the site. These rules may feel strict, but they are necessary to keep Machu Picchu safe for future generations. Another important part of protecting Machu Picchu is caring for the surrounding nature. The city is located in a special environment called a cloud forest. This forest has many unique plants and animals. Some animals, like the Andean bear, are very rare. Protecting Machu Picchu also means protecting the forest, the rivers, and the mountains around it. The Incas built their city in harmony with nature, and modern visitors must do the same. Scientists and archaeologists continue to study Machu Picchu today. They use new technology, like drones and 3D scanners, to learn more about the site without damaging it. These tools help experts discover hidden structures under the ground and understand how the Incas built their city. Every year, new information is found, and this helps people appreciate Machu Picchu even more. Machu Picchu is important for the world, but it is especially important for the people of Peru. It is a symbol of their history, culture, and identity. The Incas were strong, creative, and intelligent, and Machu Picchu shows the world what they accomplished. Many Peruvians feel proud when visitors admire the site. They want to share their culture but also protect it. For visitors, Machu Picchu is not just a tourist attraction. It is a reminder that ancient people could achieve amazing things with simple tools, hard work, and respect for nature. The site teaches us about history, engineering, astronomy, and spirituality. It also teaches us about the importance of protecting our cultural treasures. In the future, more people will continue to visit Machu Picchu. With good care and strong protection, the ancient city will remain safe. It will continue to inspire people, just as it has inspired travelers, scientists, and explorers since its discovery in 1911. Machu Picchu stands as a bridge between the past and the present, connecting modern visitors with the spirit of the Inca world.